Hey, what's going on? This is your boy Mike over at the beach spot. Just stopping by friends of the family house. When this flood thing first happened from Hurricane Harvey, they called me and asked me to come by and help them get it gutted out. So I sent over a few people I thought could help them get it gutted out. But I told them don't go back with the house until everything was done. This home took 5.5 feet of water. It took about this much water in the house. So I told the homeowners they needed to rip out the kitchen, even though this kitchen was brand new. This kitchen is on an exterior wall. So behind this wall, you have insulation and things of that nature. So just to show you how much moisture is still in this wall, right there, that's an exterior wall, still got moisture. When we click this over to wall, you can see 100% moisture still back there. This is an interior wall, 63% moisture. Here's another wall, 56% moisture. But as you see, that exterior wall, still too high, 100%, because it's wet insulation in that exterior wall that has not been addressed. And that wet insulation is going to cause mold. As you look up under these kitchen cabinets, you can see that the mold has already started to grow up under here. They tricked them into believing that since it was hardwood, they could leave it in and just go back with it. Slow your family down. Too much moisture in the wall. As we walk through and check the studs in the house, some spots are okay. And some spots still have too much moisture. And as you can see, the sheetrockers have already started putting this house back together. No questions asked. So please slow your family down. Have them to use contractors that you trust, that are reputable, have the proper insurance in place. This is 11-12%, that's okay. Because even on new wood will have anywhere from 8 to 10, maybe 12%. So we got some spots in here that are not too bad. They are drying. But I'm really concerned because I found more spots that have moisture still in it. Now this side of the wall has 13. This side has almost 30. Take into consideration this restroom was not gutted out. So this wall is an exterior wall behind the tub. All of that still has moisture in it. And we check the studs in here. 12, 32. Still too much moisture in these studs. 35, 27. Can't allow the contractors to play on your emotions and rush you into putting these homes back together. Because when they put these homes back together too fast, the mold is going to grow. You're going to get sick, and it needs to be addressed. Of course, mold is everywhere in the city, but moist 2x4s have a tendency to make termites come. It also makes mold grow. Restrooms have not been gutted out. Just the sheetrock, they're going back. All that tile is still in there. So all of that still has some mold behind it. And with tile, you have to put the green rock up first and the tubs placed in place before you go back with your ceramic tile. So it makes no sense to bring the sheetrocker guy out. You have not gutted the restrooms because in return, the green rock is what prevents moisture. It's different than the gray sheetrock. Two different types of sheetrock for two different reasons. Still too much moisture in the wall. Still too much moisture in the wall. And this is just the studs that are open and can receive air. So if these studs are open and can receive air, what about the studs that are still in the wall? Slow your family members down. Don't allow these contractors to take advantage of them. This is a simple gauge. It costs you about 50, 60 bucks from Home Depot. It's very simple. And as you can see, some parts of this house is dry. Drinking on the job site. I mean, it's just really ridiculous that people are taking advantage of these old folks. And I begged this couple to make up in their mind that they were going to go in an apartment for 6 months to a year. The guy played on their emotions, rushed them in, 2x4s all busted up. Take your time with this rebuild from Hurricane Harvey. Don't rush it, because your health is on the line. And when it comes time to resell your home, you want to make sure you can get the best bang and the value for your home, because this is on the line. Something I wanted to show you. As you can see here where these 2x4s have been cut, it's supposed to be metal braces that support this. Puts that back together. They had termites in this wall, all along this wall here, all the way across. None of this sheetrock behind the hot water heater was gutted out. As you can see, this is an exterior wall. The mold is starting to grow behind the hot water heater. Looks like they have no intentions on taking it out, because if they would have, it would already be done so the sheetrockers can do their job. This room in here had termite damage from that corner of the wall all the way to this corner. So of course they replaced that, but there's no way the termites can go from this corner of the wall to this corner, bypass the kitchen, and there's none in there, and then you got termite damage on this wall here. So I'm afraid that these people that put this house back together, rushing. Unfortunately, someone will be a home buyer when they buy this. And as you can see, where they just skinned and scalped the side of this, they didn't drill into the bottom plate and put anchor bolts into the 2x4s. They just shot a few nails in the floor. As you can see in this corner back here, this 2x4 is in the air. It's not even sitting on no 2x4. They just stuck a little lip up under that corner, skimmed it with some more sheetrock, some more nails. Termites are still in here, so we don't know how bad, if the termites are even treated in the wall, or are they inside the 2x4 moving forward. This is your boy Mike at the B Spot. Be mindful of the contractors you bringing into your home, because this will affect your home long term. Hurricane Harvey still going. Those wires there should be in a junction box. He just got them tied together in a wall, in a nut, with some nuts, from one plug to the next plug. Where's the junction boxes? He said he hired an electrician to put this house back together. Please protect your family.